Hi, Homer Flynn, Captain Doc of the Cryptic Corporation here, pleased to announce a new album from San Francisco's premier art, music, and performance group, The Residents. The project comes in two distinctly different but obviously related releases. The first part is a box set of 9 45 demo songs recorded in the mid-1970s by long-forgotten bluesman Alvin Snow, also known as Dyin. Brought to their attention in 2016 by musician and colleague Roland Sheehan, the group was amazed by the quality and intensity of these previously unheard recordings. Compelled by the passion of Snow's performance, the band persuaded Cyclophone Records in Germany to release all 9 demos in a deluxe box set. In addition, the band is already hard at work recreating their own versions of Alvin Snow's songs for their next album, Metal, Meat and Bone, The Songs of Dying Dog, to be released in February of 2020. As part of the promotion for this project, I recently traveled to Dubuque, Louisiana, spending 2 days interviewing Roland Sheehan regarding his involvement with The Residents, Alvin Snow, and the release of this previously unknown material. The following is an edit of those interviews.
I met Alvin at a little park in downtown Ruston, and I heard him. Not exactly a regular vocal. It was kind of a mix in between a song and partially like it was almost howling. And of course, the first thing I noticed other than that was Alvin was a albino, which that's just not the usual thing that you normally see around here. He seemed shy, withdrawn almost, and it took me a little while to draw him out. It seemed what really got him to talk was blues music. And when he got to talking that, with the only artist that Alvin wanted to talk about was Howlin' Wolf. His mother was white. His father was black. Evidently that life at home, for whatever reason, was not a good one, not a happy life. And I think Alvin left at a young age. He wound up at an orphanage. Alvin was living with an older lady. She had a nice big home. It was an older home. And the lady's name was, all I ever heard him call her was Miss Lillian. She, I think, looked upon him almost like a son. Miss Lillian had lost her only son, I think in the war, World War II. Alvin, as far as I knew, did not work, didn't have a car, lived there with her in a room of his own. Now, Alvin had money, but not just oodles and oodles of it. It was more like a monthly allowance. I think they met at church. what Alvin was doing was meeting these older ladies, and he would charm them, and he would get as much out of them as he could, and would be with that one for a while. And then after her family or the lady woke up and realized what was going on, Alvin would move on. He told me about one or two, but I could kind of tell. I wasn't sure. I don't think that's the way he was with Miss Lillian. I mean, I think he genuinely cared for her. I had a tape of Alvin and the band. It was a rough tape, but I took it over there one day and I asked him to listen to it. And that was when he said that I'd like y'all to come over and make a demo record. Now that was where the first band that I was in, the Alliance. That was where we used to practice. So when I met Alvin and I put together a different band, that was a natural choice. That was back in the better days of the movie theater. It's on hard times now and needs a lot of work. That's right. It was originally called the Wahoo back when it opened back in the 30s, and it went through 4 or 5 changes of ownership. Yeah, I did, and it was really kind of funny the way that occurred. I was up at the old movie theater, and I was going through some stuff. And I actually found this box that I'd forgotten about. And this was owned by, it was owned by Alvin. That was all that was left after the time that he left. Yeah, and I had forgotten what was in it. So I opened it up and I found, much to my amazement because I'd forgotten about it, there was a Polaroid camera in it. Alvin was always wanting to take pictures. And these are the few that are left behind. They're some good, some not so good. It's just a mixture. And there's a lot of black people here. There's a couple of white people, and there's like black homes and churches. There's an old farmhouse here, right there. And this, I believe, is maybe Miss Lillian. I believe that's her house. Well, this is my best guess, okay? This occurred in January of 1976. Well, Howlin' Wolf died January the 10th, I believe, of that year. And on or about that date, Alvin's dog died. And Alvin had named the dog after Howlin' Wolf. He called the dog Chester, which was the wolf's real name. And then if that wasn't bad enough, toward the end of the week, Miss Lillian died. So the three anchors basically in Alvin's life were all gone in a matter of 2 or 3 days. So when those three things were gone, even though the music was there, I don't think it was enough to hold him. No, I didn't. I mean, after Howlin' Wolf passed away, Miss Lillian passed away, his dog, he didn't seem to have I don't know if you'd call it an anchor or a reason to be here. But you know, I would have helped him because I had worked hard to put this band together with Alvin, as had Alvin worked really hard, which I guess was the thing that really hurt me about him. He just left. And I mean, a lot of people had worked really hard for that. And, you know, we didn't get a bye, we didn't get a letter later saying I'm here or there. It was as if he just, it's like he vanished.